Welcome back learners. As you know that we are studying chapter 3rd, atoms and molecules. Previously we have discussed mole concept in this chapter. Now we will do some numericals on mole concept. So first of all, let's get introduced with the formulas which we are going to use. Here on your screen some formulas has been shown. First of all, if you want to find out the number of moles, then the formula is given mass by molar mass. Students, here you can see three things has been given in the formula. So if you know two of them, then you can find the third one. Okay. Next is if the conditions are different. The first one was for mass. If second time you are given the number of particles, then to find out the number of molecules you have to use formula which is number of moles equals to number of particles which are given to you divided by Avogadro's number, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Now have a look on the third one. It is number of atoms. Students, I have written here just atoms. You can use this formula to find out number of molecules, ions. So I must say number of particles. Any entity can be written here. So the formula is given mass by molar mass multiplied by Avogadro's number. So in this way, these three formulas will be used by all of us. Let's begin the class and we will solve the numericals. The first numerical is on your screen. Here, have a look. It says calculate the number of moles for following. So you have to just calculate the number of moles. First part which has been provided here is 52 gram of helium. Okay, so let me zoom in so that you can see it more closely. Here I have done it. So 52 gram of helium is your data which has been given. So students, we know that the atomic mass of helium is 4U and molar mass, I have told you in previous class that molar mass for any atom is equal to its atomic mass in gram. That's why molar mass of helium is 4 gram. Now let's go by the formula which was number of moles equals to given mass by molar mass. The given mass is the data which has been provided by the question, that is 52, and your molar mass I have told you it's 4U. Now you must have understood. So dividing 52 by 4 you will get 13 moles. So 52 gram of helium equals 13 moles. Now the second question, it says you have to find the number of moles but this time particles are given instead of mass. Have a look. 12.044 into 10 to the power 23 number of helium atoms this time. This is the given number of particle. Okay. Now let's go by the formula which was number of moles equals given number of particle divided by Avogadro's number. Now this is the given number of particle which I am marking here, and I have told you the Avogadro's constant, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 and dividing the both number. Okay, let me make it simple for you. Again, I'm selecting a different color so that you can understand it better. Now students, here the 10 to the power 23 and 10 to the power 23 will cancel out just because they are in fraction. They will divide each other. Now have a look. 6.022 and 12.044. This number 12.044 is just twice of Avogadro's constant 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So we have separately separately cut the 10 to the power 23 portion. Now dividing the rest of it, you will get answer as 2 moles. So that has been marked here. This was the first set of numerical which I have told you on the number of moles. Let's go to the next one. Here on your screen, let me zoom in. Okay, here it is calculate the mass of following. You have to find out the mass. Students, have a look on the question. It says you have to find the mass of 0.5 moles of nitrogen gas. Okay, if you remember, I have told you that a formula can be used for three things just because the formula is having three things in. Now, previously we have done it for number of moles. This time we can just twist the formula and we can write mass equal molar mass into number of mole. The same formula has been written another way. Now, molar mass of nitrogen. Students, nitrogen is having atomic number 14. So, just because it's nitrogen gas, it's a molecule. That's why we will multiply it by 2 and you will got 28. Okay. So, number of moles already given 0.5. Multiplying them, you will got 14 gram as your answer. If you don't want to use this formula, there is another way to do this. Look, you have to write, let me write for you 1 mole of N2. So, first of all, nitrogen gas, its 1 mole is equals to 28 gram. Just because I have told you for a molecule, the molecular mass in gram is at 1 mole. It's molar mass. Now you know that 1 mole of nitrogen is equals to this mass value and you want to find out it for 0.5 moles. So you can do simple calculation. So 0.5 moles of N2. So 0.5 moles of N2 will be equals to how much? Just multiply these two numbers 0.5 with your 28 and you will again get your answer 14 gram. So it's not necessary that every time you have to use formula. If you understand a concept, you can go without it. Okay, so we have done it. Let's go to the next question. Here on your screen, the next question is calculate the number of particles in following. So basically you have to find out the number of particles present here. But it says 46 gram of sodium atom has been given to you. Okay, there is one direct formula to find it out. The formula says number of atoms equals given mass by molar mass multiplied by Avogadro's number. Now students, when we will place value against the formula, we will quickly get our answer by a simple calculation. Here you can see 46 divided by 23 and multiplied by Avogadro's number on the numerator side. Okay, keep in mind you will got your answer as 12.022 into 10 to the power 23. So wasn't it a simple question? Now let's see the next one. Here on your screen the next question says what is the mass of 4 mole of aluminium atom? Okay, so very simple one. Look, we have idea how to find out mass of 1 mole of anything. So we have been just asked for 4 mole. I will show you how to do this. Okay, I'm just adjusting so that you can see the screen clearly. Now have a look. Students, here we know that atomic mass of aluminium is 27U, and as I have told you, molar mass of any atom is its atomic mass in gram. Keep that in your mind. So 1 mole of aluminium will be equal to 27 gram. This is your 1 mole and you have to find value for 4 mole. So we can do a simple multiplication. If 1 mole of aluminium is 27 gram, obviously 4 mole will be equal to 27 into 4, that is 108 gram. Okay, so this was very simple question. Let's move to the next one. Here on your screen, the next one, it is calculate molar mass of following substance. So you have to calculate the molar mass here. Have a look on the first question, that is ethine. Formula has been given to you. It's C2H2. So students, there are 2 carbon atom and 2 hydrogen atom. We all know that the mass of carbon is 12 and that of hydrogen is 1. So keep in mind you are calculating molar mass and molar mass always expressed in terms of gram. So the numerical will be solved in this way. You will do 12 multiplied by 2 just because you are having 2 carbon atoms plus 1 multiplied by 2. You are having hydrogen atom which are 2 in number, and secondly the mass of one hydrogen atom is just 1. So 12 multiplied by 2 will give you 24, and when you will add 2 you will get 26 gram as your answer. So this is for the first one. Okay, now similarly you can do the calculation for the second question for the sulfur molecule. For solving this question you just have to know one thing, that is what is the atomic mass of sulfur. So students, sulfur is having atomic mass 32. So 32 multiplied by 8. Why 8? Just because S8 is the sulfur which has sulfur molecule which has been given to you. So by multiplying it by 8 you will got your answer. So in this manner we have done all the numericals. Just three formulas we have to stress, and molar mass will be part of it. So you have to learn how to calculate molar mass. Keep revising these questions. In case of any query, you can ask it. Keep learning, keep asking. That's all for today.